Hello. Hello again. Welcome back. Welcome back to another lesson, another blessing with yours truly, the counselor, Mr. James Horton. Welcome back to my class. I'd like to invite you again to sign in to my channel. Not just sign in, but subscribe. I need you to push the subscribe button. A thumbs up if you like what you see, if you enjoy the education that you're getting, and the many other benefits that you can get from watching my particular channel. And again, I'd like you to subscribe. I'd like you to send this off. I'm trying to get somewhere. I need your support, as I'm going to continue to support you. And I'd like you to just help me out. Today's lesson is going to be a lesson called the domestic dum-dum, right? It's called the domestic dum-dum, right? And we've heard this topic before many times. We've heard it from television shows, cartoons, even, and we're gonna be able to view some of that, as you watch the channel, and just look into everything in there and give me my thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up, man. And if you feel it's a thumbs down, you can do that too. I don't mind, because I've realized that, as a counselor, Mr. James Horton, as I am, you got to take some hits sometime in order to get better. All right. So this is called the domestic dum-dum, right? It says defining the dum-dum. It says a domestic dum-dum is a common term used when someone is being stupid or ignorant, or just dumb. Domestic dum-dums are known to lack intelligence or common sense. Domestic dum-dums are known to be stupid or pretend to be dumb by showing a lack of intelligence, or by asking dumb questions, or even having a dumb look on his or her face, requiring no intelligence, just dumb luck. Domestic dum-dums are the known and unknown tripwires, faults, and defects in most relationships. Domestic dum-dums are sometimes intelligent people playing dumb. Please answer the following questions, all right? Ride along with me, strap in even, It says, number one, domestic dum-dum. Are you known as the dumb dude or the dumb chick in most of your relationships? The domestic dum-dum. Are you known as the dumb dude or the dumb chick in most relationships, right? Now, some people think that's cool. Some people, even outside of relationships, think it's cool to be dumb. It's fly. That's the role that some of us have adapted even from childhood into adulthood, just being the dumb one, going to do something stupid, flipping off of a mattress, or flipping off of a roof and falling on our heads, falling out of the tree purposely many times just to get people to laugh, right? Just to get that sort of attention on the dumb level, right? Number two, domestic dum-dum. Do you feel and believe some days are domestic dum-dum? Do you feel and believe some days you are the dog and other days you are the hydrant, right? Some days you're the dog and some days you're the hydrant. You know what I'm talking about, that water hydrant. Dogs, when they see a water hydrant, what they do to the water hydrant? They pee on it, they use the bathroom on it, right? And in relationships, a lot of times, you possibly could be the dog, right? On certain days of the week. And on other days and other times in other relationships, you can find yourself being a hydrant. Someone's using the bathroom on top of you, right? And that's a pretty nasty kind of thing, just making an analogy of what I'm talking about. All right, number three, domestic dum-dum, right? It says, are you known to look for the domestic dum-dum? Are you known to look for your favorite FM station on a AM dial? Are you known to look for your favorite music station, even on your favorite FM station on an AM dial? Now that shows that you off track. You really are off track if you're looking for this station, you know it's 10 point whatever, 106.9 whatever, and yet you are not even on an FM station. You're on an AM station looking for this station, and most likely you're not going to find it, right? You're going to find yourself most likely executing or on the level of the dum-dum, right? Come on now, come on, stupid, whatever your name may be, all right? I'm just kidding, right? So, number 4, domestic dum-dum lost with no direction. Did you know if you develop your brain and convince your mind, your body will eventually follow? Domestic dum-dum lost with no direction. Did you know if you develop your brain here, and convince your mind here, your body will eventually follow? You know, now, if you want to find some direction and you want your body to follow the direction you're going in, right, you must get this together, because if this together, you probably will never find where you want to go, right? So I just thought I'd point that out. Number 5, domestic dum-dum looking for a change. When it comes to the change you want, are you looking for a new way to act, or are you looking for a new way to live, right? Domestic dum-dum looking for a change. When it comes to the change you want, are you looking for a new way to act, or are you looking for a new way to live? I'm hoping that you're looking for a new way to live, right? That is much more important, right? I mean, you're gonna get to act together as you go, but you want to live in a new space. You don't want to keep acting out, say the same thing in the same places that you was acting them out, right? Get you a new environment, get you a new setup, right? And you'll find that your behavior will eventually change, all right? Number 6, domestic dum-dum. When it comes to the life you want and the life you're living, are you going where you're watching, or are you watching where you're going, right? When it comes to the life you want and the life you're living now, are you going where you're watching, or are you watching where you're going, right? Going where you're watching, right, it's like, oh, I heard they're popping firecrackers on 3rd Street. I heard they're shooting over on Filbert Street. I even heard there's some stuff going on out of town, right, where it's going to be a gang war, and I just want to see it. I don't really want to be in participation of it, but if I just want to see it, because I'm always used to going to see something so I can get first-hand news. But first-hand news can get you a first-hand funeral, your own funeral even, and that ain't what you want. I don't think you want to be going to your funeral no time soon. So you might want to be watching where you're going to stay home and miss all that mess, right? It's nothing exciting about catching somebody else's bullet, right? Or catching a bullet and being at the wrong place at the wrong time. So watch out when you're going where you're watching. Start watching where you're going, all right? So number 7, domestic dum-dum. Did you know in life you must first understand and know your true value before you can expect others to know your true worth? Domestic dum-dum. Did you know in life you must first understand and know your true value before you can expect others to know your true worth, right? It starts with you. It starts with you, y'all. You know, it starts with us, right? You got to know our value, man. You got to know who we are, you know. So, you know, you can't expect people to treat you a certain way unless you first know who you are and know how you want to be treated and demand to be treated the way you want to be treated. Okay, number 8, we're going to kind of close this out. Domestic faking it dum-dum. When it comes to you fixing most of, excuse me, domestic faking it dum-dum. When it comes to you fixing most of Oakland's problems, why you continue to fake solutions to fix real earthly city and state problems. Domestic faking and dum-dum. When it comes to you fixing most of Oakland's problems, why are you continuing to use fake solutions to fix real earthly city and state problems, right? And so I thought about, they got a lot of cuts that they're talking about doing to a lot of cities and stuff like that. Some would say they talk about cutting a lot of money from the police force. And I think my own opinion of this whole thing is that every city and every area in these parts, in these fast cities, we're not talking about the rural places around the world, the forests and all that, where you got, just a small limited amount of people. There's a lot of dangerous stuff going on around here. People are doing hunting practice with guns and machine guns with people, not animals, not, Mother Nature, just doing a lot of things. And I think that, cutting the money out of someone's pay, I don't really agree is the answer. There was a time where they had this thing. It was called Richardson Security, which was a security that was enacted to help the police out. It was a security to take care of AC Transit. And so they had these guys dressed up in these uniforms, no guns and nothing like that. And they were policing the buses. That was, 35, 36, maybe even 37 years ago. It didn't work. The other thing they had was Oakland Housing Authority. These were also uniformed regular citizens, untrained citizens that were policing the apartment complexes in the villages and apartment, certain stuff that certain housing units they were responsible for securing. And they had guns and they had handcuffs and they kind of like worked with the police, but that went all bad too. A lot of those guys were also being paid by the drug dealer. They were also taking things from people committing crimes like drug dealers and different stuff like that, and finding large amounts of money. And they were doing some stuff. It's a lot of dangerous stuff that happens when you get the power to control someone's freedom and someone's money, and finding money that's way more money than you were getting paid from your job. These particular jobs will not be easy. The latest thing that's going on in this money, making cuts in the budget of police officers, Oakland police officers, and maybe other police officers from other counties and states, is that to put someone in position in our times now will be very dangerous. These young people are not respecting older people, and they're really not respecting police officers. So I'm questioning how safe would that be if I and you were to go out in a uniform? Sure, it may be some fairly good money, but I don't think it's enough money to really put your life on the line. I said I have some other ideas I would hope one day to share with the mayor, but we have to do a sit down, because listening to me over the phone will be much different than if I was face to face, and I would like to be face to face. But it's just something I wanted you guys to think about. I know you're like, hey, they hiring over here, but some neighborhoods don't allow certain people to even come on their block if you're not coming to spend money, if you're not a usual customer, even doing some kind of business, and you're in the wrong territory at the wrong time, it can be very dangerous. But that's going to be it for your class today. Again, this is called the domestic dum-dum, right? The domestic dum-dum. All right. Thank you again for attending my group.